my god. Is it better? Is it better now? It's so I definitely unmuted like myself. I started my camera. Um, it said that something was. I'm still muted. I don't understand. Is it still bad? Are you ready to donate me like $70 for my new camera? I feel like my camera maybe started to die, even though how long I use it? Like what? 2 fucking months, and it's of like being like it microphone turned off, and then I replugged it, and then camera was like this camera was not an option in selectable. So weird. Like, and then I tried to replug it several times to see if it's like will be available as an option on the stream. Annoying. No, but yeah, you need to get food. When can you stop? Let's say shitty quality. And it's actually allegedly good camera. Well, it should still work. I think it's I don't know. I didn't do anything to it. I stream like 2 hours a day, so I'm cherish it. Unless dogs fucked with, like, I leave it here on the floor unless dogs fucked with it, but I'm not cherishing it. I take care. I don't like play wire, so it shouldn't already be like done, you know. How much I pay? Probably closer to 1K. Well, I don't know. Okay. Well, it's at least it's not. Well, you probably check like 3 things, like I did, and they told me $300 fucking. But I'm not going to this fucking Metropolis clinic anymore. I got bill yesterday. Brian told me I checked it today, and it's when they took my urine for cultures. And guess how much to check my urine for cultures? No, tell me, like, assume. Last time, yeah, it's what I was waiting, like, yeah, like 4 days. No, 500, it's too much, no. Last time when I was in urgent care in Gallatin, that's why I went to urgent care in Paducah here, because I thought it's gonna be similar. But this was very shitty treatment. They even didn't take my urine for cultures. They didn't do fucking shit. So I went to this Metropolis clinic, as I said, medical, like it's kind of official clinic, like official clinic in this town. And they took my urine for cultures. First, I hoped it will be included with doctor's visit, but of course not. Lab tests are separate. So I got bill and I opened today. Last time when I was in this urgent clinic in Gallatin, Tennessee, they told me $75 to pay, like, and I actually still didn't pay the bill. It's like They were like mailing me, you know, 6 times probably, and yeah, $75, and I didn't pay. And here it's $130 to check my P for cultures. Like what the fuck? How it came? Like I wonder, like if it's state difference. It was Tennessee, and here allegedly Illinois is more expensive. But what the fuck? Maybe I just should go to Kentucky for my medical shit, since I don't have insurance anyway. So what a point? But I feel like in Kentucky it's probably a little cheaper. But I don't know, 135 or 36. Yeah, yeah, it's not that much, but I start setting up. And today I went to gynecologist, as I told you guys, and I was a little nervous. Okay, uh, interesting. When I went to like normal doctor here in Metropolis Clinic, I didn't wait very long. But when I went today to gynecologist or gynecologist, probably correct to say, I was like waiting. Oh, when I have fucking OCD, when I start to be nervous, my OCD returns. And my OCD usually like manifest, well, different ways. Well, it started with me fucking with my face, with like my eyes, because like it's like about perfectionism and symmetry, and I'm trying like to fix my eyes to be more symmetrical. Like it starts to like I started to like fucking overall with my face. It's just one, and then second one, I start to check my heart like this, trying to kind of as if touch it to feel it, even though in my head I don't want to feel it, right? I don't want, because if you feel it, then there is something wrong with that. So I kind of like start to like something wrong with it, you know. It's another thing, and another thing, I start touching my throat. It's third thing. Start to like kind of, I don't know, keep tension in my throat. I don't know. It's third thing. Mm, fidgety toy, like playing to distract myself. So I was 1 second, I will answer you. So I was like came to the appointment, and it was like 30 minutes I was waiting in the lobby, and there were kids there and everything, and I started to feel kind of like dizzy. I started to like I was anxious. I don't know why. Like when I went to here to Metropolis, I actually a clinic. I wanted someone looked like with speculum, like inside vagina. I wanted someone actually inspect, but they told me they don't do it. They will do just only external check. I'm like, okay. I was disappointed. It was just kind of waste. It wasn't waste, totally waste of money. Urgent care was totally waste of money, but it wasn't totally waste because she was very nice. I really liked her, but I don't know. Anyway, um, I still decided that I need to visit gynecologist just to make sure everything is okay. And I was sitting today, and I was like already nervous. Like I don't know why, because before I wanted someone to look, and now I started to be like nervous for some reason. I was kind of like repeating in my head what I should say to doctor, like trying to keep everything in the order. But I started to think if I start to say it's gonna be like long. Like I know myself, I can like keep like for an hour a story long, and I'm just sitting and hear kids running, and I started to be like sort of nervous, and I started to feel dizzy, and I need to calm down. Start to feel anxious, and I'm like, Doc, stop. My brain starts to again drive me like crazy because I know everything is okay, but when I start to, you start to fucking feel anxious, then you start to feel like, you need like air. You need to. I feel like I want to get out. I don't know. Normally, I started to feel that anxiety, like since I got my like first I got like remember I told you when I had my mental issue like 5 or 6 years ago. Before I was very calm person, really like I was not like no I was always kind of you know picking my nails. I was always this sort of like not anxiety but I have weak nervous system and I like melancholic. Yeah, I always had sort of things, but most of the time I was always calm. Like I can patiently wait. I can be like I was pretty like patient, and only I was really anxious before exams. So like when like, studying, like when I get to the like blackboard, like when I get like maybe sometimes I'm not ready, but I can be anxious. But overall, I was really like peaceful, and I most of the time I was just like I don't care, like I don't care. I was like moving along like with I don't give a fuck, basically very peaceful. And now I was just sitting. Okay, I'm just sitting, yeah, waiting, but it just kind of started to bring anxiety in me. I don't know why. Even though for me the biggest anxiety is not being able to pay, like or be like humiliated that I can't pay. I guess it's just biggest anxiety, but for some reason everything was set up, I need just to wait, and I was kind of anxious. And when I was like already like waiting for doctor to show up, like already like in this gown, sort of like naked gown thing, and she like opens the door. And she's like, "Are you nervous?" I said, "A little bit." She said, "I can see, I can tell," And I'm like, "Oh, well." She told me, "Relax, blah, blah, blah." I don't know. She was very nice, so I really liked her. Um, the visit, um, like I showed this paper about financial assistance to Brian, and he told me, like, you can't prove it, so we just have to pay the whole thing, whatever it will be. Well, okay, I wanted to pay the visit itself like 152 initial visit, but they charge up front $40, and I was like, "Can I pay the whole thing?" I just was ready to pay it, and she said, "No, you will pay it with whatever they will do there with you." Basically, after my lab result, like after my lab stuff, all together, like visit and labs will go together, and I will have to pay it um all I don't know, maybe they will do like a plan payment. um but she basically told me just $40 for now. And the doctor was pretty nice, and she basically checked me, and she took this pap smear and swabs, and I asked her if there is any like inflammations or something. She said it's a little bit, but she hopes these results will tell more. No, like it will be like something, and if not, then they will have to do ultrasound, just to make sure that. But I'm like, fuck, I hope it will be no ultrasound. I really don't know how much it will be. I don't know. I just gotta imagine probably $500 for everything. Well, I hope I don't have cancer. uh, I'm like, I was saying, Ryan, what if I have cancer? And he tells me like, Well, it's what, you're just gonna die. Like, well, it's not like they have treatment for it. It's not like they research it, like neurological diseases. And I'm like, well, whatever. Even if they do research and investment, they don't want to cure it. They actually don't want people to get cures. They want people to die. So yeah, they will take it. Right. Well, before I will die, I will learn. I will learn black magic, and I fucking curse the whole world for letting me die. I said maybe it's something with hormones. I told her about my irregular periods, and she said to me, "Well, let's first set this out. Um, whatever I have right now, issue, and then um, we can talk about, like she said, there are some like mm, how it's called, birth controls that can help regulate periods and hormones. So maybe, I don't know. There is not that money. This 100 to fix. Oh yeah, you could ask me again. Fuck, that's fucking expensive. Damn. I wish you could just donate me this money. At least it would make me happy. Instead of you just need to fix your fucking car. That is like a little scratch. I mean, I know it's a little scratch, but for new car, it's a big thing. Scratch can fucking ruin the whole car. I know. That's that's crazy. 600. Damn. For 600. I could order this cellulite machine for myself that I could treat. I mean, it's not like treating, but it kind of makes skin more like thick and more like basically improving quality of skin. It doesn't remove cellulite, but it improves quality of skin. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand. For new car, little things, just even scratches can be damaging. Yeah, like you said, Brian said too, that just once you buy new car and just drive it all out of the part, like whatever, um, it's immediately losing its value. I wouldn't want new car. I would just want reliable car, just knowing that I will not stall somewhere in the middle of like traffic and like I don't want to be in this situation or somewhere even worse to be somewhere in the middle of nowhere, 10-20% value. Yeah, drive off the lot. And you're right, doctors. And she told me, like, okay, let's first set it out and then you can make another appointment and we can do this, like, birth control or whatever, like, regulate your periods. And I'm like, sure. Well, in my head, I immediately understood she wants just another like payment, to pay for another appointment. She doesn't want to solve it in one appointment. And I'm like, I get it. fine. I don't know how much this bill will be. She asked me, do you want to also check it for like STD? And I'm like, I don't think that it's any STD. But I'm like, okay, let's do it. Just to make it clean, just to make everything that, there is no question about it. And like, probably that's $100. Uh, yeah, another visit, yes. And Brian told me the first visit they spent like 30 minutes with you, and the next visit will be only 15 minutes, and you pay the same amount every time, like 150, and you get 15 minutes visit with doctor. Yeah, I mean, I had it at home in Donetsk when I was, and I didn't really have anything that I should worry about. So I didn't have like spontaneous or like one night stands and shit like that. So I like I'm pretty unless it was something that was for a long time unchecked. I know some symptoms can be not like prominent. You can have virus or whatever, but it will not show off until like you posted yesterday, until certain condition or something. So like I don't know, maybe it was something that I didn't know and it just like appeared right now. But there is really nothing that I can think about. But I don't know, just fine, to make sure. But if I want blood work, yeah, blood work is fucking expensive too. But I decided if I will start slowly, like, you can't pay $1,000 in 1 month, but if I start slowly, like each month, to check myself, like one doctor at a time, I might, can keep a track of my health. Well, it's my mom did the donations of her blood. She said, well, I don't know if they paid her, so I think it was like free donations. She donated a lot of her blood. She said it was like as if you can swim in it, like the whole bus of the blood she donated. And I think it's a noble thing to do. But I mean, in US, everyone fucking makes business out of everything. So I think it's nice, yeah, if you can donate your blood and do something good for someone, why not? My weight, maybe I'm not sure that my weight is good for blood donating. I think it should be over 50 kilograms, and I think I am, but I'm just like barely over 50 kilograms. But I remember once I even had just taking my blood for tests sometimes. I already feel sometimes dizzy. Well, most of the time I don't eat in the morning, but I'm just scared if they take so much blood of me. What if I will die? No, I'm just I feel like I don't want because I don't have much blood. I don't have much weight. Oh yeah, well, I heard about this. Yeah, um, but I also not sure. My mom, I remember she said that maybe like she was suffering from high blood pressure, like latest. years, like her latest years before she passed away, she was suffering from high blood pressure, and she was sort of blaming maybe it's because she donated a lot of blood. I don't know if it's true. Like on the one hand, I heard, yeah, maybe it's good because it's like regenerates. Mm, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe it has side effects. Yes, donating blood or plasma can be safe and beneficial for other people, but it generally doesn't provide a health benefit to the donor if you're already healthy. Whole blood donation. After donating, your body replaces plasma usually within about 24-48 hours, much longer to replenish. Some people feel fine afterward, while others temporarily experience tiredness, dizziness, or weakness. Well, you see, well, I don't know. She thought maybe because she donated too much blood in her past, she started to have this high blood um pressure. I don't know. Maybe just coincidence, and she needed to blame something. Sometimes we always look for reason to blame something. Yeah, as I like to blame other people in my misfortune. I guess it's just as you posted this on Discord, it's what our brain does. When we can't explain, we just want to blame on something or somebody. So we have sort of peace inside, like if it's just fate or something, it feels much heavier, I guess. Yeah, but very low. I most of my time I have low blood pressure, so we blame the Jews. I don't want to blame Jews. Not every Jew is bad, but I think there is some things that admirable about Jews is protecting each other. I think it's what other like cultures don't have. People just try to like destroy each other and take from each other instead of helping each other and getting richer together. People just want only take. You blame others too. Well, at least we're the same here. Before I blamed my parents and everything, and now I blame Brian. Well, there is my share too. I want to check my blood for sugar level. Would ideally would like to check my hormones like estrogen and testosterone, thyroid, and also would like to check pancreas, like um yeah, like it should like pancreas should produce this how it's called ferments to process food. And since I had like sort of pre-diabetes, I want to understand if I have pre-diabetes or if I have diabetes. Like I think I don't have diabetes, but I'm not sure 100%. Still need to check it, but I like It should be next month, within like next time. I need like $1,000 for all of that. I don't know if I ever will visit cosmetologist. If I will ever get what I want, because I have to pay for what I need all the time. By the way, why did you go to psychiatrist, Rimuro? Because you have insomnia, as you said, you don't sleep at night. Well, thyroid, it's kind of important to check it from time to time. It's what is like an issue, like weak, like tiredness and stuff. Well, I didn't have problem with thyroid, but still would be nice to make sure. Well, it's kind of like here, somewhere, I think here or somewhere. Um, you didn't know it. It's just we learned it in biology class. Um, it produces these hormones. I'm not sure what they're responsible for. To be honest, I don't remember. But I know it's in your neck. It's a gland. Yeah, it's a gland. Oh, gland. Yeah, gland. Well, gland. Yeah, it's very important. I don't know what it's responsible, but it's very important. I forgot. Thyroid is a small gland in your neck. Yeah, gland that produces hormones, help control your body's metabolism and energy use. When thyroid hormone is too low, you can experience low energy. It's what I experience actually. I don't know if it's thyroid or what is it. Well, I don't have constipation. Like I was having constipation, as I said, when I was little, but my metabolism is pretty good. I like shit like 2, 3 times a day. I even was questioning if it's normal, but overall, like 2 times a day, I shit. Yeah, dry skin. Yeah, I kind of do have dry skin. So what issue? Why you went to psychiatrist? Well, the point is everything in body connected. So you would think it's not connected, but it is. Our body is a system. Sometimes I just lay and think how it sucks to have biological body. Why I can't transfer myself into the robot, like robot, and you know, basically don't have any fucking issues. You can even like you can work and you can do whatever you want to do, dance. You don't have tired. You don't feel tiredness. You don't feel you don't feel hunger. You know, it so sucks to be in biological body. I started going because of mood and anxiety now. I fixed that somewhat, but now I have no energy, motivation, stupid stuff. Oh, why do you have it anxiety? Why do you have anxiety? It was like out of nowhere, or it's based on your car or life, or you feel like you're not keeping up or something. I'd like to come inside a robot too, of course. Do you want to ask cards today? Anything, Johnny? Guys, I forgot to tell you. Actually, I do have this book, Big Tarot Meetings. I got it. But I didn't read every single card, so I didn't read it. But I can read it with you. Sure, will the girls not go camping? Let's see. Reversed. Devil. I got a devil reversed. Releasing limited beliefs. Oh, releasing limited beliefs. Exploring dark thoughts. Detachment. Freedom. Restoring control. Resentment. Lack of will. Wait. I want to find it in this book. Devil is one of the big major arcana card. The fuck, where is that? I don't see it. Oh, here. Detachment, freedom, liberation, overcoming, releasing limiting beliefs, reclaiming power, self-discipline. So let's say it was love. No, it was family, friends and family, reversed, right? You're working on freeing yourself from toxic relationships. Way to go, babe. What the fuck? Action. Continue to make aligned choices and don't allow yourself to get drowned back in. If it's reversed, since I pulled reversed. If you've been thinking of leaving a toxic relationship, the devil reversed is designed to do. This card can also represent gaining control of feeling empowered by your relationship, a single status, rather than disempowered by it. Action. Break break free from the chains and take your power back. Okay. What about beginnings? Are you ready to go to battle with beliefs that have been holding you back? You know the iconic scene where William Wallace yells freedom in Braveheart? That's the energy you got to embody. Action. Dive deep into release practices to break free of limiting beliefs and move forward into a new version of yourself. So if you go not okay, I think this card wants to say that you shouldn't limit yourself to these options. If you go camping or not, you should still feel like it doesn't matter, because if they don't want to go with you, there will be other girls that want to go. Maybe you should make, I don't know, maybe you should go on another, like, see other girls. Like, I think it's about basically not limiting yourself to like options. Two options. You have like many options, you know? You can have all girls in this world, Johnny. This teenager come to her senses and realizes that camping with a 20-year-old from England isn't a wise idea. What means camping? Just go for a day, sit, like put a fucking sort of like blanket on the grass, like sit on the grass, like eat like snacks. Is it what camping? Because I know it's what we call camping in Ukraine. We don't really go in the forest for 3 days living in tent. People like really don't really do that in Ukraine. Um, I don't know. I know it's like American. When people say camping in America, I guess it means go to the forest for 3 days. Uh, I don't know. We don't really do that. Like it's like I never did that, to be honest. To me, it's sort of like a camping, sort of. You can go if you go to like Ukrainian mountains, like Bukovel and stuff in Ternopil. Maybe people don't do it fucking Kiev. Like what the fuck? Like I really like not aware of that. I don't know. To be honest, I have always have anxiety because I think and as it's shit, but never had issues controlling or telling to calm down. But I know 3 or 5 years ago it started to get harder to control, and I noticed I was being easily irritated. Well, I'm always fucking irritated. I was easily irritated from my childhood. That's how I had scandals with my parents, particularly mom, even fights. I feel sorry, I regret about some shit I told her. But yeah, we called each other bitch and stuff, fuck you, bitch and stuff. Yeah, I was pretty like shitty, I guess. Disrespectful, maybe. I don't know. I regret. We kind of fighted. I sometimes could hit her and run away and hide in the toilet. And she will knock on the toilet saying, "You bitch, you will come out, I will get you." And I was like, "Sure." And I could sit there like for 15 minutes till she will calm down. I know that she will calm down and she will stop harassing me after that. But yeah, we did fight it a lot. Like, um, anyone could push to do something stupid, so I decided to get help. Yeah, yeah, and it's right. I think it's right thing, you know, to get help. Fuck you, Rimura. Thanks, yeah, camping, spending the night outside in a tent sounds really nice. Maybe you should go camping yourself. Do you have a tent? The point is to buy a tent. It's probably expensive. And what, can you put it back in your fucking backpack to go back to fucking England? Why didn't go to like other cities in Ukraine? Why didn't visit Ternopil or Lviv, where you can see some beautiful fucking architecture? I never went to Bukovic. I also always wanted to go to Ukrainian mountains. Why you don't do that? She said to live in a tent for one night to make a fire and cook food and stuff. Yeah, maybe she told her parents about you, and they told you like, "What the fuck you think about it?" Yeah, maybe she's how old she is. Maybe you should stop fucking picking on teenagers, Johnny. She would think, "Oh, she's like 17 or whatever," and your mom like, "What the fuck you thinking to go for a tent, night near Chernobyl direction?" So it sounds really, really, really fun. You remind me my Dutch ex. He really wanted to visit Chernobyl. He was really upset that it's not like possible or it wasn't possible. And I know a lot of foreigners so obsessed with Chernobyl, and I'm like, guys, I don't want to go to Chernobyl. I don't want to get fucking radiation. You're so fucking desperate to get radiation and die. Well, you can go by yourself. You can get cancer, you can die, do whatever you want. Plus, Brian told me that Russia several times already hit the sarcophag of that was pulled over this kind of like coffin or whatever sarcophag over plant in Chernobyl, that it starts leaking and no one gives a fuck. So it radiation starts leaking. I say really mean things to my mom and dad too sometimes. I don't have a tent. She has a tent. I can't be bothered. I would love to hike the place. Okay, you can go there by yourself, Johnny. And if you get kidnapped by some wild rednecks who will put you in their basement and fuck you in the asshole like a pig, good luck. No one will find you. That's the scariest. Like, I remember how this fucking guy I told you, policeman from this West Virginia, messaged me, would you like to go like hiking with me to Appalachian Mountains? I'm like, man, thank you for the follow, Chili. Is it the same as to ask, do you want to get kidnapped and disappear that no one will want to hear about you? Is it not kind of the same sort of question? Some parts of Kiev basically look and feel like Chernobyl anyway. Well, it's true, unfortunately, right now. We all wish it will get better. Okay, Chili. Since you followed me, I will give you my super magic tarot reading. Okay? I feel like I started getting better at it, right? Well, I think, Johnny, my reading for you was that if you really want to go, you should go. You shouldn't like limit yourself by the choices of what the other people, these girls want and stuff. Or maybe you shouldn't limit your choices only by these girls. Maybe you should have more options, more girls. More girls, more options. I don't know. Free yourself from limits. Or whatever they decide. You can't control everything. And what I suggested you to ask is pretty normal questions. Like, it's pretty normal. There's nothing, you don't sound desperate, you don't sound anything. It's pretty normal if you have interest. And if someone doesn't want something with you, there is no right question to ask to make them want. If they don't want to do it, even if you make this question super pooper, whatever, they still don't want. And if they want, they will. Okay, when someone wants, they see, they read between lines, they sometimes even create something that doesn't exist because they want it. And if they don't want, they look only for reasons to say no. So that's the whole point. Okay, Chili. Fuck, why I pull reverse constantly? Okay. So reverse, it's 10 of swords, reverse. Can't get worse, only upwards. Recovery, regeneration, resisting, resisting an in inevitable end. Learning lessons. 1 second. 10th of swords. 10th of swords. Okay, 10 of swords. Reversed. Healing, recovery after loss. End of suffering. The worst is over. Learning from hardship. Pers- uh, Perseverance. Rising above, resisting endings. So if we talk about new beginnings, Reversed card is there is something in your life that needs to end, but you're resisting it. Resisting endings will draw things out and makes them that much harder. This card can also signify hitting rock bottom. Action. Ask yourself, why am I experiencing resistance? Why am I afraid? What am I afraid of? Change is inevitable and it will bring you growth if you will let it. Um, Appalachian Trail is so beautiful, really long. Each night in a tent, it's amazing. I, yeah, Northern Lights also, right? It's my dream. Northern Lights. One of my classmates already is in Finland or some Norway or whatever. She was already seeing Northern Lights. Fucking bitch, this lesbian friend. Married somewhat, probably someone fucking rich man, rich German man who kind of looks fatty, not super like attractive. But at least he probably, I assume he probably rich. I don't fucking know. But then she can travel and shit, see Northern Lights. It's not like I want to diminish her role. Maybe she makes money too. I kind of still don't feel like she's having fucking career, you know, in fucking Germany all the way. Maybe I'm a hater. Skinwalkers. Game of Thrones. Selling OnlyFans. Yeah, maybe you should start selling your OnlyFans, Rimura. And split the payment with me since I give you that idea, right? Nah, I feel like OnlyFans is kind of boring. I kind of feel like it's already old fashioned to have OnlyFans. I don't know. I feel like for some reason OnlyFans already getting in there, uh, like down or sunset. Sunset. Yeah. Don't you think? I feel like it's so kind of like so boring, so over talked. Yeah, I mean it's hot here too. Selling OnlyFans. Yeah, it's hot here too. The fans that I want to put for this room is like $50. And it's fucking made of plastic. Just bullshit fan. I mean it's big, but it's fucking bullshit fan. Probably was made in China for like five, maybe 50 cents. Like okay, let's say $1. Sure, $1. Um my athlete's food feed pics. Yeah, maybe you should show your feet. Everyone involved with the production of porn should be killed legally. So, through the state. Why? Don't you think that porn helps people, prevents people from like raping and going like mentally crazy? Don't you think it has like sort of benefits? Oh, the platform maybe, but they make millions only 8 people running it, and the CEO get gets all the money. Well, I think it's only also like not every girl makes like millions. I think maybe the girls who have like millions followers on Twitch or whatever, they get a lot of money, but the rest people don't really get money, and then you get humiliated for the rest of your life. Because children watch porn, people who makes porn know this, so they unknowingly having sex in front of children. People can jerk off to their imagination. Yeah, but sometimes imagination takes longer and it's harder. And for to have sex, it can lead to uh, how it's called promiscuous whatever behavior, whatever is how it's called, like sleeping around stuff. I mean, I don't know. In USA, they actually banned, like, not okay, not every state and not every website is banned, but Pornhub, you need to prove your ID, your age. Um, Not every state, but most I think, oh, every state. To be honest, I don't know, but I think it started like 2 years ago, I think, or 1 year ago. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know, Johnny. I I don't know, to be honest. I don't. The only what downside I see about porn, and I think it's true, that yeah, okay, in the past when you like wanted to have sex or whatever, you can't just jerk off. I mean, you can, but all these porn movies and all this was more difficult to get, so people needed to go outside and look for like girl and make effort. Oh, it's the same for a girl, I don't know, like we all go outside and meet each other. And it was also more like people like were willing to date, willing to spend time. Like eventually I think, even if it starts with kind of like not so um like the bottom thought, like not, it was not originally for you to get, like you didn't think about getting married to relationships, but it started like from this need, and then you eventually meet someone and you get along and then you kind of like get married. But now everyone can just jerk off and like, okay, I'm good to move on with what I'm doing right now, like with my life. I don't need anyone. And I think this is kind of downside about it. That you're like, oh, I don't need a girlfriend. They do other platforms, right, to increase their popularity, but it's stupid that people pay for this because most of these girls that do it get leaked and you can watch it for free. Well, yeah, but I guess it's all about supporting them remote. It's same like supporting Elmi right now, so Elmi can get better equipment and so on. I guess it's about, if you like I think most of these guys have sort of infatuation with this girl, whatever they follow, and it's not about if they saw it. It's about yeah, they saw it, but they want to see her in different outfits, like cosplays and different stuff, um, different like photo shoots. Maybe I guess it's more about being sort of infatuated. Mm, that's crazy. That's crazy. Employees, OnlyFans is unusually small company. Uh, CEO Kelly Blair and the company operates with only about 42 full-time employees. So we have roughly 400 million users, 4 million creators, 42 direct employees. That's why OnlyFans generates an extraordinary amount of revenue. It's kind of pretty cool, right? It would be pretty cool to work, to be employee and get all benefits when someone actually working for you willingly. What are you looking for? What do you mean beyond? Johnny. Well, Johnny told you what he's looking for. OnlyFans in numbers, users 400 million, creators 4 million, employees 42. 42. Money spent by fans 7.2 billion. Oh my god, really? Well, OnlyFans revenue. Mm, million a year. Its profit for their 42 people. Well, I think overall for 42 people 700 plus, like, oh wait, 700 millions. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, not publicly disclosed, of course. Former owner Leonid Radnivsky. Why he sounds so Russian? He probably is Russian. I mean, it's not so surprised. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is he Russian? Yeah, like find people to exploit. Basically, it's a pimping with like online sort of. I just wonder, like, what is difference? Like, what OnlyFans does for creators, how it protects them, or like, what does it really? Or it's just only the things that you put your stuff and it's OnlyFans. It can make your own website and maybe do the same thing, no? And you don't have to pay share. Was American? He was born. Oh, he was born in Ukraine. Damn. And moved to the United States with his family when he was a child. He was born in Odessa, Ukraine. Wow, it's so cool. I mean, is it kind of like inspiring story for me? But I really notice all people, like Slavic people who come to US, they always find a way to make it in life, you know? I noticed. And I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And I need to tell that Brian, I don't know if Brian knows. What do you want in a guy? Mm, well, I want a lot of things. I guess it's not about like, I mean, first of all, of course, I will fall for appearance. And the rest is just, I guess, to be a decent human. Your finger, my finger. Maybe sort of gentleman. Gentleman. Uh, I don't know. I can't tell. Sense of humor, definitely. Appearance, sense of humor. Um, caring. The reason only fans became so successful is that it solves several difficult problems for creators. Build an audience. Millions of fans already use OnlyFans. Easy payment, subscription tips, and pay-per-view are already built in. Trust. Fans recognize. That's what I think. Yeah, like trust and like it's already exists. Brand people. They like. Yeah, feel like it's more trustworthy if you like buy subscriptions there than you have some girl has the your own website or something and you're like, what if it's just tricky, it just takes your money and it will not do anything. And here you definitely know it will work, you press this button, it will work. But if not, you can like complain officially and there's middleman who will solve it. Fans recognize the platform and are comfortable paying through it. Easy setup, a creator doesn't need to build and maintain website. But how did it got popular at first place? Because you needed still to get all this audience to get in there. Now, it's always hard to start. Communicate and sell content directly to subscribers, secured infrastructure, hosting accounts, payments, fraud prevention. Well, it's basically sort of like Upwork. Mm-hmm. Obviously, creators don't have to personally handle customers' payment information, so they take it essentially as the price of having the infrastructure and marketplace already built. In the UK, founded by Tim Stockley, his father Guy, and brother Thomas. The original idea wasn't specifically porn, it was basically Instagram social media plus a button. Uh, yeah, of course, it's not sexual, but who would pay for fucking to see a picture with a puppy or just you smiling on the top of the like mountain, right, Johnny? So it was a Ukrainian guy who created, or it was British guy who created. And 2017, about 3 million in transactions. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to read all of that. Can you like make it synopsis, like a short version? I would if I was standing next to her. Oh yeah, of course. That's the whole point. Yeah. And I wonder how all these girls who like they even don't hide like on Twitch, they have boyfriends and they still get bunch of like subscriptions, donations, and so on. Even though I guess most of the guys, when they understand, oh, you have a boyfriend, they're not interested to be present in your stream, in your like subscribing you or like whatever, helping you. Can I make it small? Okay, let me. Can you stop, Johnny? It's enough. We don't talk about fucking dick and fucking sex anymore, okay? Can you hold yourself from it for at least one stream? Can you be normal at least one stream? Made it, Ukraine guy made it into adult content. Mm. But this Ukraine guy bought like franchise or what? Yeah, can you prevent yourself from saying dirty stuff? A cock. Cock. Well, I think boyfriends in such situation is kind of like as long as she makes enough money to support him, he doesn't care. Okay, guys, question for you. Would you care if your girlfriend would have OnlyFans, but she shares money with you, Like, would it be like, would it bother you? I don't mind having girl doing that, but she won't be my wife, and she has to share. Oh, why she will not be your wife? That's fucked up. So she doesn't. She's supposed to share money with her, and you not even see her as a wife. This is fucked up. It's using someone, Rimuro. Okay, you can do whatever you want. If I didn't love my girlfriends, then sure, she can have one. I don't know. Then if you don't love her, why do you date her? Or if you not like feel anything for her? That is different mentality. Like with my ex, I would never marry her. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Okay, you can have your beliefs, but then you can't like, oh, I can date you and then throw you in trash. Like, you shouldn't do that. You can stay with your beliefs and just don't date her. Just say it's that. Ask the cards is what is on right path. I don't understand. I don't see the picture. If Johnny is on right path, it's so fucking hot. If you on the right path, okay. If you on the right path. Where is Nosy today? Seven of Pentacles. You understand the value of hard work and investing towards long-term goals. You're not interested in quick wins. I feel like you already had this card before, no? The Seven of Pentacles is telling you to look at the bigger picture. Poor Rimuru, he will die just working hard, not working hard, not smart. Yeah, you may be frustrated that some things are taking too long to come to fruition. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, but you must remain patient. Long-term view, hard work, uh, perseverance, diligence, investment, sustainable results, forethought, forethought rewards. Well, I guess it means that you're on the right path. You just need to be patient. You didn't tag Nosy. I mean, Nosy knows. Why should I tag everyone? And actually, Seven of Pentacles. Here. Ugh, smells. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Career. The Seven of Pentacles suggests that your hard work will soon pay off, if it hasn't already. The Seven of Pentacles also reminds you that good things take time. Don't give up hope if success still seems far off. Action. Have faith that you will get where you want to be. If you put in the time and effort. Yeah, like, I mean, is it not obvious about everything that is all, not always, but most of the time it will pay off if you put time and effort? Why? You want, people don't want to put time and effort, but they want to get fucking results, is what everyone's want, you know? Mm, my battery. I'm on the right tracks, but on the wrong train. Mm, about that. Thank you, Remoro. Thank you for one beat. um, one beat. Okay, let's say about money. Seven of Pentacles. Your hard work and investments will pay off. You will reap the fruits of your labor with patience and dedication. Action. Have patience and practice gratitude for your abundance. Do you have abundance? Is better than zero bit. Right. Anything is better than zero. Seven of Pentacles. Actually, you can see with the card itself. Well, no, it's, you can see it as well. But you can see it here. I will show you. It's a guy. He's like smiling. He's like working hard on the ground and he's smiling at his like work. You see? Well, okay, he's not smiling. Okay, he's not smiling. He just have peaceful face. Okay. Show me the death one. Um, God, I don't know. 1 second. Basically, it's on the horse, but for Johnny, it was devil. It was not death. Wait. Justice. Devil. Devil kind of interesting. And there is like two naked people on both sides. Show me, so like Armor Green Reaper Knight. Yeah, it's like you know, like this, the what was four horse riders of apocalypse or something. Um, something like that. Yeah. I'm sweating. So hot. I need only fans. Johnny, do you want to donate $50 for my fan? Just $50. You know, it's only 50. If you think about it, $50 in US is fucking nothing, right? For my only fan. Yeah, for my only fan. So I can blow the wind My only fan. Yeah, my only fan. But for 50, I could eat 10 McDonald's. Mm, probably still not in US. I don't think you would get it in US for $50. Probably you would eat like three times in McDonald's. Hmm. So what? You can sacrifice your food for my happiness. Is it not what's called love? You know, as you know, they say that love is not a bone thrown to the dog. It's a bond that you share with the dog. Means it's not when you have abundance and you throw stuff at someone and give them. It's when you don't have enough, but you share still what you have. That's what is love is. Then go by yourself. This is card. My card devil told you that you shouldn't put yourself in limits of someone else's decision. You shouldn't put in your choices. If you want to do something, do it yourself. Maybe you should go hitchhiking. And if you get kidnapped, no one can help you, Johnny, unfortunately. And considering that there is a war, if you disappear, probably no one will look for you. Well, hopefully your parents will come look for you, but they probably find nothing. So I wouldn't have like hopes high. Just don't eat dinner for 10 nights. That's what she's asking. Right. Is it so much? Like, is it too much to ask? Hopefully, a cute girl or male with a high libido can kidnap me. Yeah, you're okay to be raped only if it's like female. You don't want to be raped in your vulnerability hole by a man and then get traumatized and become gay in the end. So interesting. Like people, like guys who get traumatized by being raped or something by a man, eventually they become a gay. Like you return to what you hate or what you're running from. Is it not so weird? They have before. Well, very like one Russian artist, he passed away. He was notoriously like a gay, and his music, his like performance, he was having this mannerism, and his performance was sometimes like sexual, even for that time. When I was little, like it was. I mean, I watched it on like records. I wasn't like conscious things that, but I saw performance like in 90s he did. It was I was like I see so much like explicit performance like on Russian stage, and it was 90s, and I'm like looking at this and I'm like, damn. Well, it was with other guys, sort of like other guys were dancing like topless and he was touching them. Okay, I will take charger. But it was notoriously the story that when he was a kid, he was like raped. We had today this Captain D's. I don't know. I don't really like any fast food. any. Like Brian wanted like to show me all fucking different American fast food restaurants, and no, I don't like any of them. I don't like fast food most of the time. Sometimes like I want like French fries, but most of the time I don't want any fast food. I would rather go to China buffet, and I kind of really like China buffet um than go to fast food restaurant. It is perfect place if you want to become killer. Go to where there is a war or disaster happen, and you can make few people disappear, and no one would think it was murder, just part of the environment. Yeah, actually, I was checking a lot. Now I don't check like, but I was checking on Telegram a lot. This Donetsk channel, Telegram channel, and it was so like, yeah, it was like a lot of like crazy people like, and while I was checking, like within a year, it was two times someone stabbed someone, and most of the time, how story like um evolves, like people just sitting drinking vodka, and then they start to have argument, and then someone just take a knife and stab another one, and basically kills them, and it's just very like popular story. It's just like I don't know. Several times I read it, and it's the same story. And then I read someone else was like creeping to like so much like shit, like car accidents. And I feel like it's because of the war and all this tension. People don't have like water right now. People don't have electricity sometime. Put people in this kind of wild conditions where like it's miserable. And when you have only misery in your life, you can just snap out, you can just go get crazy. And I think definitely war contributes to different mental conditions. When you're already like miserable, but there is some at least sort of happiness, there is something, somewhere outside. But when it's like inside and outside and from all directions, it's only misery, then you can like, go crazy, start fucking stabbing people. But I also was always against alcohol and vodka. It's already proven fact that it degrades your soul. Like Edgar Allan Poe also wrote about it. It's a perfect place if you want to become killer. So pedophiles because they get raped by children. Uh, because they get raped. You mean I was saying because they get raped when they were children. Yeah, sometimes or abused. You know, it shouldn't be justified, but at least it's sort of explained, and maybe there is sort of understanding. It's harder to understand when it comes from nowhere, when someone had like perfect family or something, and they be just evil. Explicit gay stage perform. It was not like explicit gay stage, but it was like as they were dancing like topless, and he was like singing with this like mannerism voice, uh and touching their chest, something like that. No, not Zelensky. His name was oh my god, Moiseyev, Boris Moiseyev. Mm. The Zelensky went from comedian to president to be command of a full on war. Um, yeah, well, he gets cocaine. Helps him. Hmm, maybe I should try to look better tomorrow. I don't know. Sometimes I want to be just chill, just be myself like this. Fucking overheating laptop. Yesterday, the sky was like I saw flashing of like lights. Uh, I saw it's gonna be like rain, storm. I feel like it was maybe a little bit of rain. Just sky tried to break down so bad, but I think it didn't in the end. I remember his favorite, his famous was song was "Blue Fog" or something. I think, and well, we call in Russian gay people, we call them blue. I don't know. I don't know, like actual connection. We say like, oh, he's голубой. Like голубой means blue. I don't actually. Wait, I will ask ChatGPT. Hey,
Hey,
well, in Russian language, we call gay people голубой, which means blue. Do you know the
yeah,
explanation of it?
yeah, I know what you mean. In Russian, "голубой" literally means blue, but colloquially it became slang for a gay man, kind of like how English uses lavender sometimes. And
Lavender?
there's a sort of parallel. Yeah, English has used lavender as an old euphemism for gay. So blue in Russian, lavender in English, both kind of tie colors to queer associations.
So there is no any other basis
Yeah,
reasons.
as far as etymologically, it's just slang based on the color word. There's no hidden older meaning beyond the color blue. The reasons are more cultural. So, color symbolism, wordplay, and how slang develops in different societies.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know lavender means fucking gay. Okay. No water. So, what's your plans, guys? Happy as well. Lavender means happy. I'm so lavender. Hmm. I also don't know what we say in Russian. Century live, century learning. No like. No like. He's happy. He's a bit gay. Oh, gay. Yeah, I know gay means. Okay, yes, I remember. Yeah, means also happy. Right. Gay means happy, and queer originally meant just weird. Someone say weird or what peculiar, and now it's only weird. And weird really sounds retarded. Like weird word. Weird, like weird. It's like Sounds like retarded, right? Like sort of queer. Queer sounds like nice, but now they use it only to describe gay relationships. Queer. Drink water. You want me to go take water? Relax, sleep. My plans is sleeping. If I wake up early tomorrow, maybe I'll get breakfast and coffee downstairs. Planning to meet a girl at 2:30 or 2:03, but I don't really want to. Then why are you pushing yourself? Just not to be alone? Why you don't go to my dance since you live there? Why you just don't go and sit on fucking stairs and watch shows? Every day they have some performance outside. Why don't just go sit outside and maybe someone will talk to you? You can approach someone and say hi. I really love my dan. Well, I don't know right now how like busy it is, but it was always busy. I even remember when man was like playing, what is this like Scottish instrument? Valinka? So it was in Russian. Not violin, I forgot. Like this is he was dressed in like Scottish outfit, bagpipe, and he was like doing this performance. Um I really loved it. I actually really like Scottish folk music. I like folk music. I don't live in my anymore. I moved to Boris Splitsk on the left bank. Well, yesterday was that girl, some new girl approached and joined us. I don't think a girl would approach me alone. I think more likely girl would approach you alone, believe me. If girl see you as another girl, she probably thinks that you're dating. I would never approach fucking guy if he's with a girl, honestly. Even if I like him, my like confidence level wouldn't get that high. Like unless we're playing truth or dare with someone and I'm like, oh fuck it, okay. Then okay, the difference when we play truth or dare, I will not take it personally. I will take it as a part of a game. But if I'm what no like trying to approach someone from my personal interest, I wouldn't do it because yeah, if they reject me, I would feel hurt and I would take it personally, not just like, oh, we're just playing game. No, doesn't mean anything. So no, definitely I wouldn't approach guy with a girl unless I'm like I don't know, got confidence out of nowhere. Yeah, definitely. Maybe I'm sort of old-fashioned for but getting fucked. Well, it's getting like my sweat constantly, so maybe I'm sort of old-fashioned, but I like reenactment. I like it's sort of cosplay. I like such stuff. I like folk music. Maybe she was like, "What is this bearded Englishman doing with this 70-year-old girl? I need to check to see if she's okay." Hmm. There are some guys when they're 17 have nice beard. I did have like classmate at university programming. He was actually typical description of like programmer. Like, you know, when they describe programmer, it's more like fat, bearded man, you know, with a beard, glasses, sort of like ungroomed. And he kind of looked so like stereotype. He was like tall and he was sort of fat and he had like this thick beard. And if you don't know that he's student, like he was like student with me, well, I assume I actually never asked his age. What if he was like 30-year old, in fact? But no, okay, I don't think he was. To be honest, I don't think he was. So like, I think he was like 17, 18, maybe I don't know, something like that. But when you look at him, you would think he's like 30. And you don't really look very old, Johnny. You look like 17. Maybe your beard just started to grow faster, you know? Yeah. I just needed to brag to my friends, to my girlfriends. Look, I'm dating 30-year-old guys and they like me. They like my personality. It's not that like they want to fuck me and leave me. They're just into me, you know? Are you jelly? That someone finds me interesting? No, I never was like that. I don't even know. maybe, maybe, maybe that. Well, I was not dating him or whatever. I mean, we were going out a couple of times, like just classmates. And he helped me with exam once. I was lucky to sit with him, and I passed. And next time, next like last semester, I was not sitting with him, and I failed. If I shaved my beard and wore sunscreen, I would age slower. You definitely should use sunscreen, guys. I use sunscreen like since like 2, 3 years ago daily. I buy this. It's pretty cheap brand, like it's mass market, Sarah. I think CeraVe or something like that, and I recommend it. It's kind of moisturize your skin, and yeah, it protects you from like aging, from sun aging. I really noticed I can tell that how sun affects me because I started to notice to get this like sunspots on your skin, like pigmentation. Like you can get this like sort of like yellow spots. And I remember I started like to notice on some parts of my skin, and I'm like, fuck. I feel like it's kind of like old people have this bullshit, and I'm like, I think it's what it is. Like it's what you get from like sun, uh, basically sun aging. When sun aging you. If I shade my beard, then you don't need to shave. Can you send a picture right now in Discord and I will evaluate and tell you if you need to do anything. And maybe you need to do haircuts if it's like too much like out of like place, you know. And last time you sent video, you had like small kind of beard. It looked nice. I kind of like small beard, sort of like. I mean, it depends on face because it doesn't like fit every face much. Every face. I don't know. Beard can make some men look more like manual, manly. Uh, and some men it doesn't do well. Okay. Fuck. Every I sort of fucking arranged it in the right direction and then it's all fucking mixed. So fucking hot. Do doctors have small talk with you, Rimura? Today my gynecologist, she asked me, well, she asked me about if I'm working. She asked me, what will you do after? I'm like, after what? After like right now. Like, and I'm like, oh, probably go groceries. She, yeah, groceries. Where do you shop? Kroger, Walmart? And she said, yeah. And it's just like interesting. I mean, and yeah, I know doctors kind of do small talk sometimes here. Well, she was very friendly and casual. I really liked her. Um, but it's kind of funny to me sometimes how doctors or like they ask you. I mean, I do like it, to be honest, most of the time. In Slavic countries, doctors only talk like business, like not business, but about your concerns, just patient doctor. They don't ask you like where you're shopping or what you plan to do or like I they don't even ask are you working or like uh do you live like with your like with who do you live or such shit like that. Like normally no, they don't ask you. It's kind of like personal. And on one hand, I do like sort of casual conversations with doctors. And sometimes maybe you don't like it. Maybe sometimes you just want to know they do their job. It depends how you feel, I guess. But to me, it makes me feel more comfortable. Makes me like more friendly, like feeling. Uh, damn, Johnny. You look so lost. You look so lost in this picture. Doug, you want me to share it on screen? I kind of like actually here. Your silhouette is pretty nice. I don't even see your belly. And allegedly there is even a little sort of muscle definition. Yeah. Lol. I mean, you kind of look nice here. As long as I don't see your face. I'm joking. Oh, Doug. Well, wait. You look lost and confused. Well, I don't know. Your eyes look so crying. Did you have sort of cocked eyes? Black suits, I was uncomfortable. Well, black suits everyone. Just let you know. Everyone looks nice in black because it hides all imperfections, while white and other colors can so cocked eyes. um, well, I have asymmetrical eyes too, so I had when I was little, I was like spinning around and I hit the corner of bed, like with my end of the eyebrow, almost like hit myself in the side of the head, which could end me, which could kill me. So that's why I have scar here, but it affected my eyes because when it healed, this eyebrow kind of lifted up, but like eyelid lifted up eyelid, and this eyelid stayed the same. So it made kind of my eyes more like asymmetrical, and with age, asymmetry gets more like noticeable. Edge of bad. like the corner of bed. Like we had like square like normal bed where you sleep. It was wood, and it was like um good when they do beds like with like soft round shapes, like edges. And our bed was like like a square corner, like sharp. So like hit yourself, you will hurt yourself. Kind of looks like he was released from being kidnapped a few months. It's hard to make long hair not appear messy. We need a bit more meat. I don't know about meat though. He's fine. I think, I don't know. I kind of feel like, yeah, like maybe you need to do a little haircut. Maybe you can, since your like ants like, I don't know, curl. I mean, it looks okay. It looks okay. You actually look like anime character, but I don't know. It can look a little messy sometime. Maybe if you like a little cut the ends. I kind of really wouldn't want you to cut very short. I kind of like long hair on like most of the time. I do like, and I think it looks good on you, like long hair. Um, and beard overall looks fine too. This is kind of like a patch, right, where you don't have beard. Um, but overall, your beard looks kind of consistent. It's very cute. You look like a cat, like lost cat or puppy. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks fine. Maybe a little shorter would be a little better, but it's still fine. Like if you want little to trim it, I don't know. I think it's fine. Doug, where I'm returning back. Yeah, I like my long hair, but a beard is patchy. Even when it's very long, I can't. I can still see the skin underneath. Lost puppy, I need an honor. Meow. Puppies don't make meow sounds. Okay, I guess my laptop is just hot, and if it dies, it will die, guys. Um, so be it. Well, I think I sort of like don't like this curl, like how it like curls. I mean, it kind of looks anime-like and it's kind of okay, but I feel like it would be nice if you could straighten it somewhat, maybe, or maybe like cut a little bit shorter. Well, you can go to hairdresser in Ukraine. Probably would be cheaper than England. Or barber shop. They can make you right. Yeah, maybe you should do it before you leave. Would you let me to experiment with your hair? I could try to cut you and see if I can do it well. Yeah, so cool. No one trusts me to do experiments and well, I did like sort of shave Brian, like trimmed his beard. Um, but I'm so excited to do experiments. You could experience with my no, not that. You can shape your vulnerability whole yourself. I will shave vulnerability whole only the person who I have relationships with. Uh, ooh, yeah. Anyway, guys, um, I guess I will do work, some work. I'm keep reading my book. I know you all don't like it. I don't know. I wouldn't say this book is so outstanding, but I don't want really to shit on it. It's it's okay written for like young adult. Maybe it's okay. I probably will give it like 3 stars so far, but I'm still like I didn't like even read half of it. Maybe it will get better. I don't know. And while I was reading it, I think if this is get fucking millions sold out, how your book will not be sold out, Johnny? Like, if this gets sold out, that you can sell your book, you know? Maybe you should continue writing instead of like longing for fucking messages from girls. It's where you get nowhere. It's where you don't get any girls and don't get any money. And if you don't get any money, you don't get girls. Even more, you don't get girls. So it's like cycle of misery. That's why you need to write a book. We can make up a cover for you together. And then when you sell million copies, you can share something with me. Um, braid your hair. Oh, I like it. I would braid your hair. I just like more when someone resists it. So if you act like you don't want it, it will make me to make me want to do it more. But if you would be like, oh, you can do it, then it will be not interesting. I will want to cut your hair. Yeah, your job shaving pussies. As long as you wash it before you come, sure. Maybe it's what I should do. Like every Ukrainian person coming to America becoming entrepreneurs. Like maybe I need to shave pussies. I posted in the Discord what I wrote today. I hope it's not something about moonlight and cum deeping, whatever. Oh, why it's so funny. Beneath the girl, messy long hair, half covering her face, her eyes were red, tears streaming down her cheek. She was naked, though was startled. What means wimple and jammed? More was a fresh cut on her arms, blood trickling to her hands. Wimple's a name. Okay, I don't want to continue. Um, do you post your like fanfic somewhere too? Every time I read your stuff, it makes me smile for some reason. I don't know. Johnny, we need to make you post it. We need to release your book. Yeah, imagine tomorrow you will come up with some sort of idea, like not shaving pussies, but something else. And yeah, you come, you change your career from like uh, security guard to CEO of shaving pussy around US, and you will be like one of like 10 people, so you will get all the income. um, Wimple and jumped on names. EP thinks it would need good promotion. I just wanted to say, yeah, my stream will be a great promotion for your book. It's just only like 3 people viewers in total, but it will be great. No, I'm joking. It should be more than 10 people for you to get promotion, to get your book sold. But we get it. You know, Johnny, with common effort, we can do it. And my laptop will die soon, just let you know. Just any minute it will die right now. Like right now it died.